Well, thank you very much, guys. Now is the time for a lot of these New Orleans Saints players to get away from football, the time between the offseason workouts and training camps. So with that said, Reggie Bush, I appreciate the time.
No problem.
Thanks for joining me. Let's talk about this offseason for you. Last year, the free flow dough workouts in Southern California. I know those were good to you, but this offseason, the focus has really been working out in New Orleans. Talk about what a difference that makes for you.
I just feel like, from the beginning of this offseason, from day one, once we finished our last game, I wanted to be right back here with the team. I felt like last year I kind of maybe did it my way, and it didn't work out like I wanted to. So, and this whole process is about learning, you know what I mean, growing up and maturing in this game. I think some things that people don't understand is that this is a totally different game from college. You got to start from scratch, and, you learn just like in any other sport or any other job occupation. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm learning, and I felt like this year was really important for me to be here with the team, around the guys, and around the coaching staff, and just learning as much as possible and trying to figure out this whole game of football.
You keep saying learning. What did you learn about yourself last season? Because you've been a superstar your whole life. Never really had a year like last year. What did you learn about yourself?
Well, just that, I got a long ways to go, and you can always learn, no matter, if you're a 10-year vet, 15-year vet, or if you're a rookie, you can always learn in this game, and there's always room for improvement. So, for me, I felt like coming off of last season, I definitely wanted to get back and just, kind of just start from scratch and just learn about, what's going to work for me in this league and what isn't going to work for me. And, I think, with the coaching staff, bringing in a new running back coach, we've had a great relationship so far, and I feel like it's going to be just, nothing but success from here on out. I'm really excited about the season, and I feel like my time I've been putting in here in this offseason is definitely going to pay off.
Reggie, you took your lumps from the critics last year, especially when Deuce went down saying you can't carry the ball as an every down back. Some say you were overrated. When you hear things like that, does that motivate you a lot?
That's all it does is motivate me. And, in this business, there are going to be critics. There's going to be people who's going to criticize you. That's just part of the game. And you really have to just develop tough skin towards it. And for me, I really just use it as motivation, because I know at the end of the day who I am and what I'm capable of doing. And it's just about putting in that work, that time. And like I said, I feel like the time I've been putting in here, this offseason is really going to pay off for me this year.
Some will say you weren't used right in this offense last year when Deuce went down. Is there any truth to that at all?
No, I don't feel like there's any truthfulness to it. I mean, the coaches are going to use me regardless, in the offense. They're going to use me in special teams. So I already know that coming in. And I really just have to prepare myself physically and mentally for that. I feel like because of my versatility, they like to use me in multiple spots. They don't like to just use me as a running back. So I feel like from that, people are going to naturally say that, well, he can't be an every down back. Well, of course I can't be, because I'm doing so many other things.
You're a true Southern California guy. You do surfing in the off season, is that true?
I like to, just go back home and enjoy the things that, I did when I was, living back home in San Diego and Los Angeles. But, me and some of my friends, we do go out, we do get in the water sometimes. They have this machine back in San Diego. It's called the wave machine. And it's on the beach. So people, they get on the wave machine. I'm not all that great, but, I still love to get on it just because, it's fun. And, so I like to do, different things in the off season. But
does the coaching staff know about this at all?
They do now. If they did before, they know now.
Last question. I don't want to delve into your personal life too much, but I'm not going to name names. But I hear you're on this reality TV show. Can I be in a cameo role? Could you get me in there somehow?
I don't know. You got to talk to the producers about that one. But I was on the my girlfriend's show. But it was really them filming my charity event. I did an event for All-Star Weekend, and it came out good. I thought it looked good.
I tried to work it so you have no pull. You can't get me on at all, huh?
Yeah, I got pull everywhere else but on that show.
All right, I gave it a shot. We'll have fun this offseason.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
What little you have coming up the next month. Here's football player, track star / surfer Reggie Bush. That's the story here on the Saints practice fields. Back to you guys in the studio.